Hey guys, I got another one for you today. Today I'm in my Wizard 132A, and I'm tuned up with Gilby. And actually, I didn't even notice until the end of this game, but two of my clansmates, Whiskey Brisket and Isaac, are also in this game. So we're in Melanovka, Winter, and his team Destruction. And the Conquerors and Pattons are out today. Mostly Conquerors. So Tier 7 was pretty wretched. I think we had one game that we were big dog in. Otherwise, we were mostly playing 9s. But they got a string theory going, so trying to win some games in a row to get a lot of XP. So cranking on this Wizard 132A. I absolutely think this is the worst scout tank that I've played on here above Tier 6. Actually, the other scout tank that I would say is terrible is the 5916, but that's mostly just because of the gun that's equipped on it. Alright, so Melanovka, what I want to do is get the spots that the enemy tanks are going up the A line, heading up towards the hill, but also the Tuskop is in full force, so there's 4 scouts on each team, and 2 scouts are in a platoon on their team, as well as 2 more to make up their 4 scouts. So when there's a lot of scouts, I like to play this bush and get my binoculars up. This tank has terrible camo. But really what this allows me to do, this hill is high enough for me to see into A7, and I can't really see C5 as well as I'd like to because the other hill gets in the way. But if we do lose the backside, I can see all the way down into like K6 as well. So not that that's necessary right now. So we have a lot of tanks heading up towards the hill, including Gilby. And I got 7 spots with 5 target hits. If I had to focus anything as far as like subject wise to this video, it'd probably just be like playing tanks that you don't enjoy, the grind. And it's not that this is a terrible tank, but it's a terrible light tank. It's probably more medium tank capable without any sort of armor. So that 1390 shoots his gun and I get him spotted. So I feel like he's far enough away and he's moving. He's not going to have his binoculars up if he has them. And I'm in the bush, so I was pretty confident that he wasn't going to spot me. Even if he did spot me, I probably would have just moved. Now at this point I'm not doing a lot. I'm going to switch over to Gilb. And if you don't have an active scout in the middle, your snipers can't really sit in this location that Gilby's sitting. So not only is it important that I'm there to get vision out for my team, but I'm also spotting their scouts to allow my team to take better positions on the map. And now we start losing hill. So I tell Gilb to hold tight, and I start to move out of there. Really, we've got a 6-5 going, but we do have Artie, so as long as we can keep that stuff spotted, we should be fine. He sees a Conqueror and he hits him for like 800. As you can see my yellow dot in the bottom right hand corner moving around on the map, and that's really because I was gonna go up to the top and help, but then their scout came to the middle, so now I want to try to give him a wide angle and move around as I get up here. So then as I climb up here, there's a Jag Tiger, 700 hit points, Conquerors at 486, and then there's a CDC at 378. CDC ammo racks me and kills my driver. But I had enough hit points to brawl him, so I wasn't too worried about it. Now Artie throws a shell at me. We got 10-7. I tell Gilby get ready to push. I'm going to try to sneak behind this Jag Tiger. And really, I was trying to make it seem like I was heading back down the hill. And he backs up, and I missed my shot. Now, the other thing about this, the combat capabilities of this tank is pretty poor. Most Chinese tanks have a terrible bloom and bad accuracy, and this isn't any different. Artie takes another swing at me. So, like, not only does it have terrible scouting ability, but it has terrible combat ability, so put it as like a bad scout and medium tank mixed together. So Gilby starts heading up the hill. I tell him I'm gonna get up there and try to flank the Jag Tiger while he's looking at him frontally. And I already bust my track off. I have a bad crew in here, so I'm not sure if I was spotted. So as Gilby pushes up, he doesn't spot the Jag Tiger, so I'm guessing that he's already on his way down the hill. Otherwise, he's sitting behind like the windmill ready for an ambush. And Artie's been watching me, so I'm trying not to knock down trees or anything. And here I get targeted, and I see the Jag. And I'm guessing that Artie's going to be hot on me, so Gilby tracks him in place, but he doesn't tell me that till after I take this shot. Had I known that, I probably would have just made this drive earlier. Because if I know he's tracked, he can't just turn on me and kill me. So as I come over here, Gilby hits him again, puts him on a sliver, and I miss the kill shot. Once again, having to rely on this accuracy. Artie hits me one more time, knocks my track off. I'm down to 40 hit points. I'm going to make sure this guy does not survive. Gilby kills the Jag, and you see Isaac killed the HMH, but then gets killed by the Wizard 131. I take Artie down, and now it's just a 3v1. Now, we're kind of laughing, and we're pretty confident. However, me sitting on 40 hit points and us having an artillery with us, if he can single us out, kill me, then Artie, or vice versa, then he's got Gilby all by himself, and he can probably out-traverse Gilby's tank. So I tell Gilby this is all but over, or not over, and I do spot him. So I spot him trying to get out of there. And this next move is what I feel is like the best tactic that you can do at this point. So we're against one tank, he's mobile, and he's got good camo. So I want to try to limit that. If he gets stopped, he's going to have really good camo and good vision. If he has binos, that will help out, as well as if he's got green thumb and camo skills and he sits in a bush, it's going to be harder for us to spot him. So as a scout, his camo is about, or is the same while he's moving as when he stopped, but he could have skill, and oh my gosh, he could have skills and perks that allow him to stay undetected if he's not moving. So I tried to make sure that my vision was locked down between like F1 and K6, and that way he really wouldn't have been able to escape this corner of the map. I mean, if we lost him to the north, he just makes it a vision game, which makes him more dangerous because I have to go spot him while Gilby has to be in a position to shoot him, or Artie. And then if he kills me, essentially these two lose their vision. So Gilby tells me he's going to push, and I'm just going to cover him. However, I have 2 kills, he has 3 kills, so we both know that we could get a brothers in arms as well. Artie plops him, leaves him on a sliver, and I told Gilby that if he's got a shot, he just needs to take it. However, let me try to shoot him first, and I didn't realize he was looking through the window. Me and Gilby were actually arguing about which way I should have went there, and when I ran into him and tried to turn around, I had lost like my attention span on him. So he caught me sleeping, and now I'm really worried because he did exactly what I thought he was going to do. He killed me. And Artie had already shot once, so he's reloading. And I think Artie wants to do is ram him. Since he's on 35 hit points, Artie wants to get a ram on. And he recognizes this, so he's just driving away. And once he starts to traverse, that Artie's all but over. So now Gilby is in position, and it seemed like he hesitated at first, and his hesitation costed him the game. So just kind of a fun match, getting in a platoon with Gilby. We both had pretty good games. It came down to the wire, 1v1. And just when you think it might be over, you never know what kind of guy you're playing. So he could definitely pull it back his way. Oops, I'm going to go to the wrong game. He definitely didn't lose. So I got a scout medal. I did 3,200 and assisted. A lot of that was Gilby's damage, and I did 1,100 myself, 2 kills. He was right below me since I was doing all the spotting. I get rewarded for being better than him for some reason. He did 3,000 damage, had 27 assisted, and had 4 kills. So their Wizard 131 did 2,800 damage with 4 kills. That's really all I got for you guys.